the biggest impact is just the change in how people approach conversations with staff. Now there's a lot more of a giving staff the autonomy to kind of do the things that they're skilled to do and kind of hand over some of the reins of being able to make decisions and use their initiative and be able to problem solve and saying, hey, look guys, we're here to assist, but we're not here to tell you all the answers. You can do that, we'll facilitate it and we'll really assist you in that process.
Following the program, the type of people we feel we've got working for us now are far more engaged with trying to understand what makes people tick and how to get the best out of people. And I think great leaders always start from that point. They want to know what motivates people. They want to know what is important to people, because if you can understand that, you can start to work towards trying to get the best out of those people. And so that's been a really important part of our business, and we think that if we continue to grow and develop in that space, we're only going to be better for it.
From a personal point of view, it's just the way that we're now able to work with our employees, and it's a much deeper relationship that we've got in being able to take them on their journey. And I think in releasing their potential, it actually takes the business to a far greater level than what it ever could just by the old style mentoring and managing.
Just listening to the employees, really understanding them better, and then helping them to come up with their own solutions rather than just telling them what I think.
As a result of the program, we've got to understand what our customers' requirements are far more. Our role as a builder is not only to build homes, but we're a retailer. And in that, we need to clearly understand what our customers require. To understand what our customers require, we need to be really good at listening. And so the coaching program has certainly provided that extra depth. Not only the 50 coaches that have gone through the program, but we've done a whole lot of listening diagnostics through Dr. Darrell's program that has helped assist the listening skills of not only those 50 coaches, but a number of people throughout the business. And if we do that well, we've seen that's been a positive flow on to enable us to understand what our customers require. And if we can understand that, we win the business.
I think the course has impacted the business in a way that it's actually releasing people's potential and they themselves want to improve. And I think just that impact of going that extra distance for the business generates the results.
We have lifted the ability of our people, their skill sets, their ability to meet the need, their ability to listen, the ability to empathise. Soft skills are a massive part of what we've embarked on from our coaching journey. So I think, yes, we build homes, yes, there's bricks and mortar, but ultimately it's the journey and the process with our people has improved tenfold.
We certainly noticed that we've been able to maintain and improve the management team that we've got. They're far more stable, far more efficient about what they do, and I think we have to attribute a fair bit of that to the coaching program that we put in place.
I think what the course brought has brought a professional polish to our skill set as coaches, being able to develop our people better.
First and foremost in the development of its people. So having someone in the business understands how to coach, knows how to coach the skills, can do it with comfort, can do it on the run, can do it in a formal setting, has generated growth through the business.
What it has actually done is made that much more human connection between people. So like I said, for me on a personal level, being able to connect with people and have them actually talk to me about things that they probably would never have done.
It certainly has, I think, proved efficiencies in problem solving and really trying to use the Growdo model in discovering solutions and options to problems that we face.
I think the program has assisted the business hugely in terms of trust throughout the business and throughout the group of companies that we have. There's been a lot more collaboration between the brands. I've had my staff going into other companies and having coaching or vice versa.
So I now have a general manager who, when he talks to my staff, say how supported they feel, say how much they appreciate that I understand where they're at in their lives, that I understand what their challenges are, and that makes me much more able to deal with all of that.
I think the coaching program has assisted the business in a number of ways. We've had really good leadership growth. The people that have been involved in the program, you can see their confidence has gone through the roof. They feel that they're armed with something that's really exciting and new and fresh, and they're wanting to share that with the people throughout the business. and that can only be good for us.
There's no doubt about offering to our internal clients and staff has been a better connection, a better understanding, a better listening to their needs.
The introduction of coaching into the companies has really synergised the business goals and initiatives and the focus of growth and development of the staff, and we've seen some real benefits in employee engagement and performance as a whole.
We listen better, we seek to understand at another level, we are open to what their needs and their wants are.
The staff that are client facing are not only better prepared and more client focused than they were before because of their understanding of the importance of listening.
So from a customer service point of view, we feel as one with our client at a much greater level than we did prior to the coaching culture emerging in the business.
The other side is the staff who don't have any client-facing experience, but their understanding of the part that they play for their internal peers has been completely turned around, and that internal service has allowed us to be better customer service providers to our clients.
As a consequence of the program, I think some of the results we've seen have been around the fact that we're having far deeper, more meaningful conversations, and we're treating the cause of most situations rather than the symptoms, and that's been really good. It means that we're not being superficial in our interactions amongst each other. It's actually some really good depth to it, and that's been really important.
We discovered that what we thought we knew was important sales and marketing training was perhaps off the point. We discovered that the skills we learned in the coaching course, which is about connecting and engaging with people and getting into the hearts and minds of people and not just their heads, was a very, very powerful combination at our front line. Our salespeople, we backed them up and turned them around and taught them the skills that we learned in the coaching course, the primary one being listening.
It's opened up people's willingness to give feedback and to take on feedback, and also helped to develop the interpersonal relationships within the business.
The business ramifications, that is the bottom line impact of the coaching course, has been quite extraordinary. It's an outstanding and an exponential benefit to the business.
From a client side or a client perspective to the coaching program has probably come from the really accelerated development of listening skills within the organisation.
I think the business has benefited from the coaching program through the staff having extra help from within the business, whether it's their own business or someone else's, in terms of dealing with the everyday stress of whether it might be a client contact or a supplier.
I have a lot of people that sort of come to me for that soft skill development, and I have a lot of people that are interested in coaching and they come to me for that. I've seen a lot of personal development within my own coachees. People that have gone from sort of an entry-level role to they've developed into a manager role in just the last 12 months, and that they've been a coachee throughout that time.
We'll predetermine a conversation they might have in a few days' time with a coach prior, and then go into that conversation a bit more confident.
Been a real growth around the development of our people, not just being able to talk it, but actually being able to walk it.
We actually are more patient in letting the client tell us their story without interrupting.
Overall, the program's been fantastic for our business. We've got 50 accredited coaches now that not only have they learned some great new skills, but you can see the confidence that they exhibit on the back of it is certainly really impressive. I think the course that Dr. Darrell's run is certainly revolutionary. I've not heard of one that's been run like this in the past. And certainly I think we will recommend this type of approach to all and everyone.
To be approached by others now, wanting to be coached, I think is a fantastic acknowledgement and recognition of a lot of hard work that a lot of coaches have put in, and we're really getting some great results.
If we can all get better at how we talk and deliver and coach and mentor our people, I think we only can have a better environment for every Australian to operate in, and that's what it's about, I think, overall.